Sitcom star John Goodman looks unrecognizable after 14-stone weight loss. Hollywood star John Goodman is unrecognizable after dropping a staggering 14 stone. The sitcom legend, 74, who shot to fame playing Roseanne Barr's beleaguered husband, Dan Connor, in the actress' self-named show, weighed in at 28 stone when he was at his heaviest. The star's weight was often the butt of the jokes and plotlines on the Emmy award-winning Roseanne before John quit drinking in 2007 and embarked on an epic weight loss journey. However, after dropping 14 stone 3 years ago, the Argo actor seems to have lost even more weight recently.
Then I found Lulu Talks tea and everything shifted. Once I started drinking it, my mornings were ruined in the sense that they'd never be the same again. I began waking up feeling rested and energized, something I hadn't experienced in years. My new routine? Just 1 cup of Lulu Talks in the morning. On top of that, my menopause symptoms have eased significantly. I finally feel like myself again, strong, confident, and like a woman who's ready to take on the day.
Curious what makes it different? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/8.
Fans couldn't believe it when the Flintstones star popped up in a selfie on Instagram after someone spotted him in the supermarket. When Wizards of Waverly Place actor David DeLuise bumped into John doing a spot of shopping, he was delighted when the star agreed to pose for a selfie in which he looks a world away from his Dan Connor days. Wearing a denim shirt and white t-shirt with a pair of glasses poking out of the top, John smiles next to his superfan, who captioned the snap. "He was my childhood. I love that I get to say that to someone. If you know, you know." He certainly looks very different from his younger years after deciding he needed to enter rehab in 2007. Revealing he had been dangerously addicted to alcohol for 30 years, he told The Guardian, "It was 30 years of a disease that was taking its toll on everyone around me, and it had got to the point where, every time I did it, it was becoming more and more debilitating. It was time to stop." Shilstone told People magazine that the Big Lebowski star remembers what it feels like to be extremely heavy, and it's something he doesn't want again. The celebrity trainer put John on a Mediterranean-style eating plan, as well as instructing him to complete 10,000 to 12,000 steps on the treadmill, reports New York Post. John attributed his shrinking frame to portion control, rather than just shoving everything into my mouth, writes AARP magazine. However, implying he may not be able to keep the weight off, he added, "But I don't want to be an example to anybody when the weight comes thundering back on, when I start eating Crisco out of the can with a spoon and a side of confectioner's sugar." Thankfully, John was able to stick to his new lifestyle, and by 2023 had dropped a staggering 200 lb. For more of the latest showbiz news and gossip, follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Threads.